Hello gamers, Spidey fans, and all the true believers out there. Welcome and thank you for tuning into the Spider Guy gaming channel. Oh my god guys, the day finally arrived yesterday. The E3 conference had been kicked off for a couple of days and we finally got a game reveal for Marvel's Avengers. Now please do me a favor, go and check out this trailer. It's all over YouTube. Please go and check this out first before you hear what I have to say about it, because you have to see it for yourself. You have to go in and see it being completely blind. So I'm going to go over anything which we found out at E3 which we didn't know already about Marvel's Avengers. So about the plot. The plot kicks off, we're going to be in San Francisco on the West Coast. Keep that in mind, the West Coast. I'm going to bring this up later. Okay, and they're having what they're calling in the game A-Day, which is basically Avengers Day. Okay, the Avengers are being celebrated, they're being honored, they're, I think they're unveiling their newest piece of technology or their newest base in San Francisco. When it all goes to crap, the Avengers get distracted by something terrible happening on a bridge is collapsing, but there's something else going on which ends up causing a huge explosion. The Avengers have their own helicarrier, which those who are familiar with the films will remember the helicarrier from the original Avengers film, as well as many of the other films that came along. But the Avengers have their own helicarrier in this game. Right, the helicarrier gets taken down, right, there's a big explosion that kicks off, and it looks like Captain America is dead. So it's all gone to complete crap. Then we pick up 5 years later, just like we did in Endgame, which if this 5 years later idea was done before Endgame came out, fair play to them. But either way, I still feel like it's a very nice addition to it. It did a lot for me, personally speaking. So we're 5 years later, the Avengers team has been disbanded and the Avengers have been outlawed. And from a few little cutscenes that we're seeing here and there in the trailer, you can see that the city is in ruins. There's devastation all around. So you don't know what's been going on. But a new evil has arisen. And the only ones strong enough to stop him are Earth's mightiest heroes, the Avengers. So we're getting the band back together. Now, that's all we've got so far as the plot is concerned. Now let's get into some of the finer details of the game. So we originally thought that we were going to be getting the original 6 lineup of the Avengers with Hawkeye involved in it, but he's not in the trailer. And actually, if you watch the E3, the live E3 presentation of it, as the presentation is going on, you can hear people in the crowd shouting, "Where's Hawkeye? Where's Hawkeye?" The good thing here, guys, is that they have admitted that there are going to be new heroes added to the story. Okay, ones that we're familiar with, ones that maybe we're not so familiar with, but we will have an expanding roster of heroes that we can mishmash and play around with. So I am sure, I'm 100% sure that Hawkeye will turn up in the game. There's no chance that it doesn't happen. What else did we find out? We also found out, as well as getting new heroes, we'll also be getting new regions to explore and fight in. And all this, my friends, is going to be coming completely free. The studio heads have said there's going to be no loot boxes. You won't have to pay for anything extra. This extra content will be coming free. As well as that, a lovely piece of information for all gamers is that this game will be available on 4 consoles in particular: the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, on PC, and on Google Stadia. So it is great that all different types of gamers who are console specific, like myself, I have a PlayStation, I'm PlayStation specific, but it's great that anyone can come and play this game now. Speaking of being a PlayStation gamer though, when I heard this I thought, okay, this is a little unfair, but I'm not going to complain because it's for PlayStation. So they also said, the studio heads also said that there will be unique benefits to PlayStation players that they will release the details of closer towards the time of the release of the game. So that's all the information we have for now. All we know is unique benefits. What those benefits are going to entail, we will find out in time. Now, anything else that I'd like to go over, just a few things that I noticed. So they brought forth the voice cast, and they showed you the cast of the main squad of Avengers. The two that I want to focus on in particular is Troy Baker, who will be voicing Bruce Banner and the Hulk, and Nolan North, who will be voicing Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Now, these two names, if you're a gamer, I mean, I don't claim to be a gamer so deep in the world, but if you do follow it even a little bit, these two names, Nolan North and Troy Baker, you will recognize them, because Nolan North has basically been the voice of Drake in the Uncharted series, as well as having so many other more popular roles, but he's mainly known for the Uncharted series. And Troy Baker also did the voice of the Joker in Batman Arkham Origins. He was also in the latest Uncharted game, where he happened to play Drake's brother. So him and Nolan North have played quite a few games next to each other, alongside each other, should I say. They were also in God of War. They played Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor. So you have a very good voice acting cast, who some of them have played these characters before. The voices will be familiar. I think even they've got some voices from the animated shows, the recent animated shows, to come over. So those voices are instantly recognizable. You are instantly familiar with these characters. The designs look fantastic. Captain America's doesn't look so good when you first get a glimpse of it, but then the better looks that you get at it throughout the trailer, it does look a whole lot better. As more than that, guys, single player and multiplayer, like we was promised, that will be the case. There will be online capabilities in this game. So this is going to be absolutely immense. Now, one little thing that they added right at the end of the presentation is just like a little clip, but further on in the game, we will be getting Hank Pym as Ant-Man joining the team. That is confirmed and guaranteed. So rounding off the cast list again one more time, just for the fun of it, we have Captain America, we have Iron Man, we have Thor, we have Hulk, we have Black Widow, and we have Hank Pym as Ant-Man. Now, the last piece of information is, I was too excited by the trailer to really kind of understand this in my head in the moment, but the release date for the trailer, guys, is May 15th, 2020. So we have a year. We've got 11 months until this game comes out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait 11 months. I really wanted them to say that this game was coming out in like September or October or something like that. But I suppose we're not that lucky. And if it means that by May 15th we're going to be getting an awesome Avengers game, which we as Marvel fans and as Avengers fans deserve. We absolutely deserve a game like this, and by the looks of what they're giving to us, judging from the trailer alone, this is going to be a complete game changer. A complete fucking game changer. Oh my fucking god. I'm now running out of things to say. I'm honestly running out of things to say. Not much more really to say about the Avengers game. Just one thing actually that I did want to make mention of, which is also kind of the reason why I'm where I am right now. as I said, with the Avengers being on the West Coast. Now, if you saw one of my previous videos, I did mention that as you go around and you're taking photos in this game, as you take photos of the Avengers Tower landmark, Spider-Man makes a comment about the Avengers being on the West Coast. He says something along the lines of, Avengers Tower is awesome, but they're never really around to use it, and I heard that they were on the West Coast. Now, the Avengers Tower that you see in the trailer is completely different to this tower, but you don't get any confirmation as to whether that tower is in New York or whether it's in San Francisco, like where the Avengers Day celebration is being held. So it's kind of, take it with a grain of salt. It might be fully, this is what I reckon, guys. As they said, it's a Marvel gaming universe that the studios are planning on building. So whether it is a strongly connected gaming universe or a loosely connected gaming universe remains to be seen. I think when Marvel's Avengers come out, we will have a very, very good idea as to how well connected these games are going to be. Because it might be just a case of they make little mentions of each other, which are true in the canon of this universe, but they won't cross over. Or it could be that the games are very well intertwined, that the stories do combine. We don't know. And like anything else, we have to wait to find out. I cannot fucking wait, guys. I honestly cannot wait. A little bit of news before I sign off today. I've created an Instagram page where I'll be uploading just videos and pictures, anything that I think can be found interesting, anything to do with Marvel, even with DC and any other games that I will be starting off in the future. It's at SpiderGuy97. That's Spider Guy in lowercasing. Alright, give it a look, see if you like it, and thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As I said, I cannot wait for Marvel's Avengers. I hope you can't wait as well. We've got a bright, bright future in front of us, guys. So, from me and our pal Spidey, because we do what we always do, we will be seeing all of you again very, very soon. Take care.